Vesuvius erupted here in 79 AD, and all this was covered in ashes and preserved for posterity in perfect conditions. Now, one of the things they found here, which really surprised them, was proof that there were already Christians here by 79 AD. And the thing they found that proved it. For the first few centuries of Christianity, there were no Christian images. It's not till the beginning of our period, the so-called Dark Ages, 300 years after the birth of Christ, figures and scenes begin to pop up at last in Christian art. Look how puzzling they were. We're in a 3rd century Christian burial chamber in the catacombs of Priscilla. A rich Christian family was buried here. And look what's on the walls. Over here, some peacocks.
The Yazidi religion is unique, with significant differences to Christianity and Islam.
The Yazidis do believe in God. They believe in one God, but that God is quite far away from humankind, and the world is controlled by 7 holy beings that they call angels, but they might not be quite what we imagine when we think of angels.
The founder of Yazidism, Sheikh Hadi, was buried here in the 12th century. He was thought to be a human incarnation of the most important of the 7 angels, Tausi Melek, or the Peacock Angel.
Tausi Melek is the chief of the 7 angels of the Yazidi religion, each of which is an emanation of God, of the divine. But he is the demiurge, the one who is responsible for creation and who has a very active role in the affairs of humankind.
It's Tausi Melek's role in their religion that has seen Yazidis branded as devil worshippers.
This figure in the Yazidi mythology bears some resemblance to Lucifer as the chief angel of the Christian tradition, or Iblis as the chief angel in the Islamic tradition, both of which became fallen. And even though Tausi Melek is not fallen, over time, Muslims and Christians have identified the peacock angel with the devil.
Yazidi oral history says they've been victims of 72 massacres. They've been victims of 72 massacres.
And look what's on the walls. Over here, some peacocks.
These people took a peacock to be a symbol for that angels, as a prophet for these people. That one, we called him AZAZAEL.
Over here, some peacocks. Over there, 3 chaps. And look what's on the walls.
That one, we called him AZAZAEL.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
The first driver has just given me a lift to the village of Ust-Elegest. Here is a prayer wheel, massive prayer wheel, that we can try to roll. Well, it's massive. Here is the bell, but for some reasons there is no element that gives the sound.
Something is always happening, but when it happens, people don't always see it.
While this passage is brief, these beings serve as the primary focus of the Book of Enoch, where they are described as divine overseers known as the Watchers.
Enoch calls them in the English version guardians of the sky or watchers of the sky. In the German version, they are called angels. No, it was simply another time. Now we have a new time. Now we must translate it with new words. Change the word of angel, trash it out, and write extraterrestrial.
Something is always happening, but when it happens, people don't always see it, or understand it, or accept it.
These angelic forces look over our world. These angels were not spiritual beings, they were physical beings. That is something very clear about the identity of biblical angels. They're not of this world, and therefore they are not terrestrial, and therefore they are extraterrestrial.
According to the Book of Enoch, a total of 200 Watchers descended to Earth.
Enoch gives us some of the names, but we know they were ruled by Semyaza and Azazel.
Here I come.
And Azazel.
Here.
Azazel.
If you don't protect what belongs to you, then sooner or later it belongs to someone else.
Sometimes people ask me why you have this tattoo, dash, on your hand. Why look at grim dash every day? Lesson number 1. Dash is my friend. It should be your friend too, because it is a nice teacher. Lesson number 2. Only because you will die someday, the days when you are alive have meaning. Listen to that again. Lesson number 3. Death helps you find purpose. What are you doing right now? Ask yourself, is what you're living for worth dying for? If not, find different purpose in life, truth. Lesson number 4. I don't know if you find love or money or big power in life, but you definitely will find death. It is a part of everyone's mission, Druk. Your life will have this last challenge, I guarantee. But if you see anyone who is dying, you will see death is never easy. It's not like it feels, but some people die in honor and peace, and some people die in terror. If you not take care of your people, if you not live your purpose, if you not forgive your sinners, you will die in terror. I have seen people who are dying peaceful, and I have seen people who are dying not so peaceful. So live your life that you can die any day with a smile.
There's something inside you. It's hard to explain. They're talking about you, boy.
Azazel.
talking about you, boy.
No one is questioning whether someone was crucified on a cross approximately 2,000 years ago in Jerusalem. But new data has come to light that questions whether that person was in fact the actual person who we commonly call Jesus.
AZAZAEL.
They're talking about you, boy.
I ask your patience as I show you the new data that we have assembled for you that clearly indicate that the guy who was actually crucified on the cross in Jerusalem approximately 2,000 years ago was not the historical Jesus.
These people believed in one God, that God who created the sky, who created our world. After the God, there is angels. At that time when God created Adam, he called for the angels to obey Adam. 6 of them obeyed Adam except one. That one we called him AZAZEL.
The very first monotheistic religion is Yazidism. It predates Judaism, it predates Christianity. It may predate Zoroastrianism too. It's extremely old. And they have pretty much the same Genesis story, except when he instructs all of the angels to bow before Adam. Malaktawas,
that one we called him AZAZEL.
AZAZAEL
refuses and says, I will bow before only you, God. God is pleased with his answer and makes him chief of all angels. He doesn't get cast down into hell. In fact, there is no hell. There is no hell in the Yazidi religion now because the whole world has such a negative connotation to Satan. The Yazidi have been genocided over and over again as Satan worshippers, which is totally false. They're devoted to God and see Malaktawas as an emanation of God. I believe they've been genocided for a different reason. I believe they've been genocided over and over again because the dark ones that are ruling over the world do not want this information to get out there because it is so empowering.
After the God, there is angels. At that time when God created Adam, he called for the angels to obey Adam. 6 of them obeyed Adam except one. That one we called him AZAZEL. He disobeyed Adam. He said to God that you created us from your light and you created Adam from the soul. How can the light obey soul? We said we have a Taus Malak. Taus Malak is the name of that angels. These people took a peacock to be a symbol for that angels, as a prophet for these people, that he's alive in the sky, look after all the humanity. That one we called him AZAZEL.
AZAZAEL.
It is illegal to go against your conscience. Do not feel badly to break orders and say, no, this goes against my conscience. It is your duty.
Azazel.
Halaktawas is in no way evil. He chose good over evil.
These angels were not spiritual beings, they were physical beings. That is something very clear about the identity of biblical angels. They're not of this world, and therefore they are not terrestrial, and therefore they are extraterrestrial.
Azazel.
Because this is just a skin suit. You are a soul. And when you die with your last breath, if you've ever been there when someone passes over, you see that skin suit is really just a skin suit. So don't waste it. Please don't waste it. This is World War III. You were given a gift that's free will, and you have a conscience. Please use it and share this information.